Hey everybody, it's been officially, 7 days since we've gotten here to Missouri. Um, Trying to get settled, get unpacked, get things, situated, and realize that you've got way too much stuff for the space for the time being until we, get the addition done and what have you. But I wanted to show you kind of the beginning of where we are here, especially with the land, and kind of show you the vision of what it's gonna be. So let me see if I can flip this thing around here. Um, and so it's grown considerably, and you can see down there. It doesn't look like much right now, but you can kind of see the foundation for where the barn was, and that was actually where that is. There's a big limestone shelf that runs along there, and so they carved all that limestone out and made a foundation. And I've got those two old truck boxes down there that are going to turn into, one I'm going to turn into a little butcher shop, and the other probably a smokehouse or something else. But yeah, it's the first time that I've really seen this place where all the trees are bloomed out and what have you. And so, we've got a little over 4 acres here, and it's we're up on a hill. We're over 1,000 feet, so we live on a mountain in Missouri, one of the few. And so I just planted this, so fig tree, and so we'll see how it does. And we've got some peach trees here that unfortunately I think their time is up. They're just not producing anything, and they've got some insect damage, some borers and stuff, and I think it's time. They just probably have served their purpose, and we'll plant more and kind of go from there. And same with this one here. I may keep this one and just give it another year and see what happens. But one of the times in early spring I was here, we planted some grapes, kind of the start of a little vineyard here, and different soil than Idaho for sure. Not a lot of drainage in the soil, so it's very difficult, if you will, to grow grapes. Not impossible, but it'll be an adventure for sure. So we'll see how this comes along in the next year or two. So that's just mulch and stuff. So, but up here we've got some, I think they're wild cherry trees or what have you, that again, they're probably at their they've outlived their prime as far as fruit trees go, so they'll probably be firewood. And here the old lady that used to live here apparently loved her horseradish, and so we're gonna do a video on learning how to make horseradish, which will be interesting to say the least. And throughout here, this used to be somewhat of a garden space, but it's got some flowers, of course, a bunch of blackberries. I'm trying to think what else was in here. There's a bunch of strawberries too. I just haven't I haven't gone and messed around with it too much, but it's still, like I said, it's gonna be a work in progress, and be interesting to see how it all comes about. This here is our rabbitry, and it's also going to have our chickens in it. And so we got chickens again just because we can. I just didn't want to fight the HOA back in Idaho and what have you. And so this is a little shop here that I'd show you, but it's full. But we're going to probably convert some of this into you know, woodworking stuff, and as well as probably some miscellaneous like canning and preserving stuff. And so here's the rabbits. Hi, ladies. So they're kind of in their temporary cages right now. And Hans is down there. He's just down there hanging out, but we're gonna put cages all along up here with access to go outside, and down here we'll have for the chickens. I'm just been slowly cleaning this out because when we purchased this place, we actually purchased every single thing that came with it that belonged to the old ladies in the estate sale. So, yeah. So here's the outside. We're in the perfect mix of you know, country and city. I'd show you the house, but it's a hot mess. So yeah, just watch the channel, and we'll show updates of where we've been to where we're going, and do some crazy stuff and some fun stuff, and it should be fun. So go ahead and you know, if you feel free to share this with people that wondered where we disappeared to or what have you. Well, here it is. So all right, you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.